The software has several modes. It can say support it everywhere you think it's necessary. The software. And you can also look at the model and say, I want it right there. And it'll
Gets the sound a little bit.
Let's see. So we got
I
that.
made a mistake one night. It was loose and rolling around the bottom. Sound weird. Good evening, Paul.
Hey,
Marty, how are you?
Hey, doing good. How about
You
you?
know, the mood never strikes you. I always got extra balls in the trunk, so. You come out.
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. 'Cause I
Well,
can't get into that conversation.
I have never
You're thinking too much about,
golfed in my life.
It's just where my mind lives normally,
yeah,
so.
well, consider where you work for years. There's a lot of people putting balls in their trunks.
Well, military. 40 years as paramedic as well. 20 years teaching.
Didn't know you're a military medic.
Yeah.
this
And
looks
then I
great.
worked as a paramedic.
We'll talk
before
about
and
some
after
more over here.
military.
I think the print quality is really
Oh, yeah.
way better than it was before.
Yeah, that sample lens is such a mess, and this one is so clean, so I guess your new,
That nozzle that I took out just gooped all over with,
I also flew to you, give me a black watch any day,
Yeah,
much more stable.
can you clean those up, or is it sort of just, they meant to be
This
disposable?
whole block is pretty inexpensive. The square part.
that's you said last time.
The issue is I must not be
Last
able,
time, she says, well, I gotta.
must
get
not
that
know how to
job.
assemble it right.
So what are you doing now?
There's-
Well,
there's a top part, a middle part, and a bottom part.
Okay,
yeah,
And this, I thought I was putting it together
mortuary
correctly.
delivery,
But
pick up.
that works.
It was oozing out between some of those
Well,
parts.
I can see the
So I've either
connection from medic. or
Overdone it and messed up the
back
threads
to
or
back to
underdone
Yeah.
it, not sealed it off or
connection there.
something.
Well, it's like
Tried it several
my
times.
daughter,
And I thought
I know what her next
about
job's
all
gonna
the
be,
units.
because one before this one, she worked in a nursing home, now she works in a
I
hospital.
guess that thing is
so
about,
It's gotta be mortuary.
I don't know, about 5 years old. And it, I had to buy a new nozzle every 5 years, new hot end every 5 years. That's not a big deal.
Local first,
Yeah,
It's about,
for an ambulance. Well,
you can buy
and then I
aftermarket
first started
stuff,
working EMS.
clone,
We had a Cadillac,
like
Buick
$35.
first. That was our
An
ambulance.
original
Then we got a
piece
van.
of branded
Oh my God, look at all
for
the.
around
Now I
90.
look at a van and say, how many
And I just said, I'm tired of jacking this.
yeah.
Spent $90.
And like I said, I did 20 years in the military as a medic. I also worked in Abilene as a medic, here in Austin as a paramedic. And
Let's pull up this song.
and I did it before I
You think like, I think,
well, and then I kept volunteering until a couple of years ago.
I'm getting there.
I was volunteer for a while.
Doing you want.
not one of the submitted ones, let's see, I
Yeah,
think the werewolf?
You don't have to worry about it.
Howdy.
and you stumped me, that's
Oh,
all.
yeah, let's see how that looks full screen.
Yeah, I was thinking werewolves in London or Little Red Riding Hood when I first saw
Now,
that.
you know, I don't have.
Well,
much.
That's neither.
Fall through me too.
Well,
That's nice.
Uh,
Those are
Oh, you
returned.
returned it.
Changes. I was
I
thinking
wanted
they
to
would
not
move.
have to
Yeah, I
pay
was thinking
for it.
change.
Yeah.
And I guess it was the Bruce Hornsby changes.
Well, let's maybe
Do both changes.
less than ideal
Yeah.
for,
A lot of
no
changes.
pedal.
And I forget who did the change.
Yeah,
but
well,
Well,
anyway,
That was.
so this one I made bigger.
but I keep thinking of
Yeah,
that.
how do I do it?
Control Shift H.
That's the first thing that comes into
How come
mind for it. And it took me forever to realize.
It's because of
no,
that?
talking change,
Try again.
Not change.
there
Yeah,
it
there
is.
it goes.
So you got your foot pedal tonight?
No, I do not have it.
Not driving
I had
an
it.
accelerator?
I had it
That's nice. I like that.
before, but I decided I wasn't happy with the way it
Yeah,
worked. So I turned it.
I've got a big backyard too, but it doesn't look like that.
It don't sound like trying to do that.
I mean, it's.
Well, I don't have to zoom in.
Play and see it's like
But,
chewing.
and I cut my tree down, then
Chewing.
I think when you start sharing the screen,
And I don't have the.
you may have to hide the people,
Yeah.
because
I don't
this is
have
gonna
that.
fill the screen so much.
Yeah,
This is,
But I think it's
This is
okay.
about-
Well, you know what they look
Oh, I
like.
bet it's about.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't impact anything else.
So maybe something like that.
Oh, I have?
I don't
This was
think.
the picture
I
on.
don't know of any reason not to hide them.
Did we go too long for you last Thursday night?
Yeah,
and then I looked over there before we started recording and you were gone.
Oh,
I had to leave.
now, there could be some of them that are not formatted that way, right?
That's right.
So I've got to be
Yeah.
ready to respond to make it bigger, smaller, whatever.
If you,
And you can
if you
stop
feel the need to
how-
make it bigger, it'll be
how
on
long
you
before
to
it
do it.
runs out.
Oh, the werewolf.
So,
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
if
then
I
you just
wanna-
say never.
Sounds like
Yeah,
a
this
big
way.
thing around Halloween, but,
I could do that.
Yeah, you stumped.
yeah,
us
you
all
can
on
make
that
this
one.
smaller.
well, I can explain it to you
Go to
in
your
a
settings.
better way.
This is like that, right?
Michael Hurley,
Yeah,
the guy who
okay.
wrote it,
That it's the
he
same.
died,
okay.
just this past week.
Okay,
Come down to.
I was wondering what the significance was, if there
And
was.
so I wanted to do
And
songs
then
that's
down
not
here,
here.
block, oh, no, hang on.
That's not a lot.
Hang on.
So Paul, did you work out everything with the enlarging
Let me look at my
things?
phone.
Just on your one song, so we'll see how it goes.
Let me look at my phone.
See if there are any unforeseen issues.
Are you?
But we'll just keep it down, you sleep on you.
Yeah.
Hey, you're here this time. I missed you the last time I was here. It was a week, 2 weeks ago, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm saying. The last,
So you
You know your
can.
picture, because he did not say that to me, and I wasn't here.
the last time, yeah, well,
Got your bow,
pay
your
attention to
text,
her more.
your tone.
Nice your last.
I, I wasn't here 2 weeks ago, but I was here 2 weeks ago.
Just change it
You
to
weren't, so.
Now, it won't time out on you.
And making kazoos all
It's all set.
Yeah, okay.
I had to do that for my class I teach, I teach a couple classes online, and I have my notes
Oh,
on my
okay.
iPad.
Sally was in the
I had to
US group.
figure out how to do
Put
that.
beers in a bag
One
like
slip
that.
on me.
And
That's true. You were always thinking.
I mean, the main thing.
like this,
Paulette, can you
Yes,
find me a place to
Yes,
stick this over in my case?
Yeah, yeah.
so.
Thank you.
There's some little engineering.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
you're
out,
coming
this is
on.
I mean,
better.
if you act,
Better.
if you're actively using it, whether
That's
it's
because.
it's streaming
Not
or
quite as,
if you're moving stuff, then
falling
it
over.
won't go to sleep.
Yeah.
You
But
gotta make sure it doesn't fall.
All right, so you know
That's
the,
very embarrassing.
you know the.
But now you don't have to worry about it.
Harmonica part, therefore.
'Cause I know when
the
I
sound
look
part for
When I'm like,
Piano Man that I'm playing.
when I'm,
Are you busy? Turn on screen share.
keep going to sleep on me.
Okay, you're ready.
No, I
Intro
told
is
you
about
about
that.
I'm fine. So I have a.
And then, see the show meeting button? You can just disappear it. It's up at the top.
No, he did it with that, the lead has harmonica and then.
You can hit
piano
that.
solo and
Well,
then.
you'll
piano.
see when I do
And
the
that'll hide the
werewolf.
people.
I've got
Hit
two
it
classes
again,
like
come
that.
back.
Lyrics
Or
originally
I guess what it does,
are,
it makes them be on top of everything or not.
He asked Old Eagle
Right now, I think they're hidden now,
what we
right?
played.
That's where I was
It
born.
looks that way.
Played
I
is
mean,
actually-
Oh, no, there they are.
It shows up there, but when I do this,
Originally though, I'm from Florida.
So I can play my kazoo.
Well, the reason I asked this.
okay, so
Pardon me?
So go up next to top.
Territory tonight, I'm playing a 1947 song.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
And hit
That's not too
show
long.
meeting.
That is the great era of.
And now when you
original
do
R&B.
this, it'll be behind everything.
So
So you can toggle between those two
See
modes.
how I boogie that I do?
Yeah.
it'd be easier
You
to
know
just,
that song?
Yes.
always not have it on.
Probably.
That's the,
You know, like here.
1948.
And if, when we wanna talk
Not even
to
that.
It's,
somebody
Black
from
singers-
that,
You
know,
know,
Zoomer,
Black singers
I'll
have
just
and
go
Fred
from
the
here
Band,
like that.
I agree.
That'd be one of the,
just rip
Just
through
south
the
of
music
Worcester, a
and
couple
one
miles.
of those
I
things
drove an
that,
accident
Before the
before
age of
I joined
guitar.
the military, as well as my home.
Oh, I wasn't watching, did you?
everybody in the room is laughing now. Because of that ring.
It's not a guitar.
You called, because I called
We're
you,
talking about the,
you did that to go do it in the morning, I just forgot to have a dermatologist appointment.
All my brothers and
So,
everybody.
I think it's 9:45, I was in
This
Chip's
is where I grew up.
early,
Never did
messing
anything
with
mile
my
circle.
car.
Okay, when it
Because
comes
I
to
had
the
it
door
by
circle and everybody got
about
leave
9
within
when I
that
was
circle. I go back, I think things are funny.
Yeah, that's possible.
I really do.
I don't
But the
wanna
scary part
drive
though
that
is I come back with a group.
If I damage it, I'm
It
gonna
comes back so fast. So this is, I know it's different.
Alright,
This is, to me, it was a lost step.
Well, are you once again blocked on the Marty?
Yes.
alright, good, good. That made it easy then.
But I mean,
Okay,
this
well,
really slips out.
We're gonna go, take it off the ukulele heaven
You know, I mean, I left there in '78.
now. Alright, see
And I
you.
was stationed in New Hampshire for about 18 months, no, about a year. And then I've been gone, except when I visit my family.
You'd be proud of me, I charged it.
You know,
Oh.
It was 100% when I left the house.
I didn't even think of sending you a message telling you to do that. So I'm glad you thought of it. Did you use the checklist link to join the meeting, or did you join the? Okay. So apparently it
I came
works.
to Texas in
Yeah,
90.
now I did,
I
did.
stayed in Abilene, so I
when I
was
did
in the military.
that,
And then I
that's
came
when
here
I
in 99.
quit looking at it. So that's the reason why
I've been in Texas.
I did that just by remembering it.
Again, 2030.
And that you would have
5
been
years
using.
now.
I think we're good, right?
Yeah.
Get to Austin before the city change.
I wish that little green and red arrow would go away. Why is that stuck in the middle of the screen?
I mean, it's like New York City now. I mean, if you know what New York City's been like. where
There it
it's
goes.
been the old
That's better.
deal,
You fixed it.
little
I didn't realize you
restaurants
could-
and,
You could
that
move
sort
it.
of thing. Now they're all chains. Everything is chains.
Yeah. I know,
I guess that's why I was hovering, because it wasn't attached to the top.
Nope.
Little joints.
There it goes.
But, I mean,
Yes.
you know,
It
I
pops out when
came
you
to
roll
Texas in 90, well, actually December of 89. This is the time they shipped off to the Gulf War.
What new one's
But
got
then
down
I
at the end of the day?
retired in 98. I worked for the sheriff's department for a while.
Okay, so
Then
you
I
just
got
didn't
hired
do
by
this
the
one.
state.
You got
My
that out of
grants,
an
I have an
archive?
engineering degree and I'm a paramedic.
Right.
So they were wanting.
I did listen to the
numbers and
verse
this,
last
and
night,
this,
and
Department
my
of
bad.
Health.
Like I said, it's good.
Don't know that I
It
can do it
was,
right
so I
now.
fell into that and came to Austin in February '99, and I've been here since, so.
There's lots of
But
yeah,
Texas is
yes, and
So that basically, I think, through.
You know this
through
song enough to-
osmosis, I'm semi-Texan now.
Delete it?
I think so. Are we ready to start?
I don't.
Yeah.
oh,
Let's
we're
see.
still about
Better
3 or 4
ask-
minutes to go, I think.
From New York.
Are we zoomed in for our remotes?
The thing
We are.
we discovered. We
It,
really
it
liked
appears that everything
Austin
is hooked up
back
and
then.
operating normally.
And then
Does
all of a
nobody
sudden, like
Zoom
2 years later,
with
it's
us?
starting to change.
Nobody has yet
I came
zoomed.
to Austin about 6 months before.
See,
Time to
that's-
get there, 57.
Bergstrom.
I think we're the only people there.
51st to.
That's the reason why that
I
one.
was here when they moved, but only for
Thanks.
6
That would be you.
You were the one.
That was interesting.
So you saw the old airport.
I lived near there.
Okay.
I bought a house.
And now
still
the
a
old airport
foreclosure
is one of the liveliest residential areas in Portland.
Well, I bought a house.
All right, you ready?
You know,
Yeah.
That's where I used to live.
The meeting shall commence.
No boogie shoes.
All right. Girl, to be with you is my favorite thing. And I can't wait till I see you again.
Yeah.
I wanna put on my boogie shoes, just to boogie with you. Yeah, I wanna put on my boogie shoes, just to boogie with you. I wanna do it till the sun comes up. Oh yeah,
job. Thank
Good
you.
warm up.
Okay, now let's do it for real.
You didn't have to write a lot of lyrics.
I think we can improve on
The
that.
song as real as it gets. I think that was it.
I like that pace, just kind of
Yeah.
jamming easy, man.
Yeah.
Well, it's Casey and the Sunshine Band in their 70s, not in the 70s.
Yeah, in their 70s, that's right.
I wanna see a really good thing on,
Hank.
good thing on the, that 70s music, Boogie Shoes did it. Tim Hopkins,
So hard,
Paul
my
Rock
dear,
stars doing it.
show you
Yeah.
I am a dream.
Seventies were
But instead of Boogie Shoes, it's orthopedic shoes.
I tried so hard, my dear, to show you
My every dream.
that you're afraid. Each thing I do,
Just
some evil scheme. Memory from your lonesome past keeps us so far apart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? Another love before my time made your heart sad and blue. So my heart is paying now for things I didn't do. In anger, unkind words are said that makes the teardrops start. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? You'll never know how much it hurts to see you sit and cry. You know I need and want my love, but you're afraid to try. Why do you run and hide from life to try and just ain't smart? Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? There was a time when I believed that you belonged to me, but now I know your heart is shackled to a memory. The more I learn to care for you, the more we drift apart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? Man, I need
A beer.
Really?
Preferably a Schlitz with that.
I mean, I'm just a crying
Maybe a
of
ball
beer.
sack. A PBR.
That would be good for a Pearl or a Lone Star.
Well,
Yeah.
gotta go to Texas.
Texas beers.
It would.
Every time I hear that song, I think of Nora Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She has a really great recording of it.
It's a great version of that.
You guys are making it self-conscious here. The Marty Person chair.
Well, you don't wanna sit here.
Well, let's,
7 feet tall.
we don't have any Zoomers out there tonight.
Struggling seating chair, goes for less on.
We'll do introductions if we have any Zoomers join us.
Okay, looks like
In a little
everybody
bit.
else has been here for a while.
Yeah, we haven't had our newcomer from last time, so we're not gonna settle today. Is it a Donna or Barbara?
The other Barbara.
It was
Oh, it was a Barbara?
It was a Barbara.
Is the
She
Wi-Fi?
didn't show up
The
at
other Barbara.
Georgetown last week,
Oh,
so.
she didn't. She said she was going to.
Or did she?
Paul,
Yeah, she.
Yes, sir.
you're up.
All right.
Ooh, Black Sabbath.
Ch-ch-ch.
Y'all know this song, right?
No,
It's
not
Ask
that way.
David
No,
Bowie.
it's not. That's what I was expecting.
No, it's not the David Bowie song. It says so right at the top.
I know, it says
Black
Black
Sabbath.
Sabbath.
He was hoping it
Black
would morph
Boy.
into the.
Black Sabbath, AKA David.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel unhappy. I feel so sad. I've lost the best friend that I've ever had. She was my woman. I love her so. But it's too late now. I've let her go. I'm going through changes. I'm going through changes. We shared the years, we shared each day, in love together, we found a way. But soon the world had its evil way. My heart was blinded, love went astray. I'm going through changes. I'm going through changes. It took so long to realize, and I can still hear her last goodbyes. Now all my days are filled with tears. Wish I could go back and change these years. I'm going through changes. I'm going through changes.
No, I need a beer.
And you can say that same thing.
All happy music all
Being
night.
happy.
A little razapam?
Here.
Is that the right brand of box? You wanna make sure it's the right kind of box. Shoots and ladders, that ought to be
Yeah, that's pretty
perfect.
close. Yeah.
Where we are.
Anybody recognize that song now?
No.
People.
Listen to it.
It's a
Most
Black
people are
Sabbath
not
song.
Black Sabbath fans.
Oh,
That's the
But
problem.
Smoke on the
That
Water
was a
like the
very
extent of my
sweet
Black
song.
Sabbath.
That's not Black Sabbath.
Was it?
No.
10 years
No.
after, I think.
That's Deep Purple.
No, Smoke on the Water.
Deep
You ready,
Purple.
Mary Jane?
Deep Purple.
Deep Purple, you're
Oh,
right.
Deep
This
Purple,
song
yes.
isn't
Okay, you're right.
exactly upbeat, but it's.
It's always a good sign when you say it. You
Hold
extended
it, hold
your
it, hold it,
knowledge
hold
with
it,
a different
everybody.
band.
Mary Jane has the floor.
There you go.
I'm just saying, if you were looking for an upbeat song, my other song.
We're
would
not
be more upbeat. We don't really care that much.
This is the downbeat section of our performance.
We will get happy later.
It's pretty, though, that's the nice thing about it, it's like without everybody sit up.
Very uplifting.
Heard that one before either.
Tim Spencer and Bob know the song, 1946, Sons of the Pioneers.
like that F diminished to F sharp to G. I would
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that.
it has some nice chords, and I was gonna do it slow so I wouldn't mess up the chords, but I think I did it too slow.
I don't think I've ever seen that combination of any songs like that.
Oh. Werewolf. The reason that not Halloween, I brought this because Michael Hurley just died at 83. I read that in the paper, and he was kind of like a never really made it folk singer. He had quite a number of albums, but they didn't sell a whole lot, and he just didn't make it big. But he did write this song, which is my favorite. Always loved this song.
With that ringing endorsement,
No, this is a good song.
Is it Happy Werewolf?
No,
Oh, no.
no, it's the tragedy of the werewolf.
Well, I see a lot of minors. Oh, yeah,
No, there's DM
well, I'm
and
just saying that
and.
tends to
Means
slow
it's
the
a
mood
sense.
down.
Okay, so here we go. Oh, the werewolf, oh, the werewolf comes stepping along. He don't even break the branches where he has been gone. You can hear his long holler from way across the moor. That's the holler of the werewolf. He's feeling whole. He goes out in the evening when the bats are on the wing, and he's killed some young maiden before the birds sing. For the werewolf has sympathy, 'cause the werewolf, he's somebody just like you or me. Once I saw him in the moonlight when the bats were a-flying. All along I saw the werewolf, and the werewolf was crying. Crying, nobody knows.
Please make sure your app is running and can access the internet.
Maybe as I tear off the clothes, crying, nobody knows my pain. When I see that it's risen, that full moon again, crying, nobody knows my pain. When I see that it's risen, that full moon again, and old ego told me, man, it's who I play, but I never play my song in the light of day. Well, you do play it, Jesus. What do you play? Oh, the werewolf comes traveling along. He don't even
Please make sure your app is running and can access the
where
internet.
he has been gone.
Alrighty then. I must say I learn new songs here all the time.
Pardon me?
I learn new songs here all the time.
Well, I hadn't heard that one before either, but I really liked it.
It's not well known. Actually, I learned it because the Holy Moly Rounders, who I'm a big fan of, they did it on one of their albums right around 1969 or so. And
I was just a baby.
I'd never heard of Michael Hurley until I saw the credit for that song.
Hello, people.
Wait a minute, I gotta turn this back on. I turned off our speaker because somebody wasn't muted. It was making noise in there, so I turned it off. And then I realized that's coming through the recording. So the sound from that unmuted mic
Will be
will be
recorded.
recorded.
Yeah. That's okay.
You want to do it again?
Oh,
Christine's been popping up. I don't know if it's her or not, but I was muted.
Yeah, you were muted, and
Is
Brenda's
Christine
muted,
actually
but
there?
Christine wasn't, I think. Anyway,
It's my fault. I'm having speaker troubles.
oh no.
speaker troubles.
Yeah, I can't get
Uh-oh.
my speaker to turn on.
Walter, would you like a better recording? We can do
Sure,
it again.
that would be good if people don't mind.
I don't mind. I like that song.
I'm running the show. So if they're mad, they can be mad at me.
Oh, okay, sure. That'd be fine with me.
It's nice to have somebody, that you can be mad at. All right, everybody, mute your mics and we're gonna do it again.
I don't know if you guys heard the beginning of this song, but it was written by Michael Hurley, who just died this past week. And he was 83 years old, and he'd been around the folk scene for a long time, and quite a number of albums. But he never really made it big. But of all the songs he wrote, this is my favorite. Oh, the werewolf, comes stepping along. He don't even break the branches where he Thank you.
Even better the second time, Walter.
Ow!
There you go.
That was the first thought I had.
It's the werewolf's holler.
Everybody loves
There you
everybody.
go.
Charlie. Hello, Brenda.
Speaking of Charlie, have you got anything tonight with Charlie?
I could come up with something.
Ready? You want a little bit of time?
Yeah, I could do it now or later, either way.
Do it now.
All right. Let's see. Something in your eye makes me want to lose myself. Makes me want to lose myself in your arms. Something in your voice makes my heart beat fast. Hope this feeling lasts the rest of my life. If you knew how lonely my life has been, and how long I've felt so alone. If you knew how I wanted someone to come along and change my life the way you've done. Feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I've come from. Feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. A window breaks down a long dark street, and the siren wails in the night. But I'm alright, 'cause I have you here with me, and I can almost see through the darkest night. If you knew how much this moment means to me, and how long I've waited for your touch. If you knew how happy you are making me, I've never thought I'd love anyone so much. Feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I've come from. Feels like home to me. Feels like home to me. Feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. Feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. Feels like I'm all the way back where I belong.
Good job.
Thank you.
Roy,
Yeah,
how about you came in through the back bathroom window?
bathroom, okay, we'll do a short one, and everybody knows it, right?
Right.
Okay, so try to
Who
introduce
played this
them.
song?
Huh?
Who played this song?
Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath?
Black Sabbath song?
Yeah.
They covered it after Lennon and McCartney. Yeah.
All right.
Hang on just one second.
And he was one of the
Hi,
monkeys.
Brenda. Hi, Charlie.
Yes, that's exactly
All right.
it.
Christine,
Nice song, Charlie.
Hello, Christine. Thank you.
Sounded great.
welcome to the meeting, Christine, but can I get you to mute, please? Are you hearing me? Okay, she did.
So try to mark some holes with a slash here. We'll see how that works.
That's probably about right.
1, 2, 3, 4. She came in through the bathroom window, protected by a silver spoon. But now she sucks her thumb and wanders by the banks of her own lagoon. Didn't anybody tell her? Did anybody see? Somebody's on the phone to Monday. Somebody's on the phone to me. Said she's always been a dancer. Worked at 15 clubs a day. Though she thought she knew the answer, but I could not say. So I quit the police department. Got myself a steady job. Though she tried her best to help me, she could steal, but she could not rob. Didn't anybody tell her? Didn't anybody see? Monday's on the phone till Monday. Tuesday's on the phone to me. Oh yeah. I told you it was short.
Okay, that's it.
And what comes
I
next?
do remember that song.
I don't remember what's next
Part of
after that.
the-
I remember the Joe Cocker version.
On the second side where
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
just
mixed
remember
a whole
everybody
bunch of
laughing
songs
over it.
that were fragmentary together. It was kind of like ideas they had that they never finished.
Yep.
all right. Let's see. Maybe now would be a good time to do introductions, since we got a good crowd out there in Radio Land. So take it away.
Jerry.
Ed.
Walter.
Roy.
Mary Jane, Barbara.
Rich. Daniel.
Paul?
Marty. Thank you. And how about in Radio Land? We've got Charlie. Wave your hand, Charlie.
Charlie's here. Yes, sir.
Yep. All right, Brenda.
Still here.
All right, and Christine.
14, that's a record for us.
All right. You're good. Can somebody write their names down, please, on the list? Wherever it is.
Yep, it's over here.
It's Brenda, but she came in before, after I put it away.
Great. Now, wait a minute. It says Gary and Paulette. I don't see a ukulele. How could you do it?
He's got one,
He'll play it twice as hard.
right.
Twice
I'm gonna
as
work on
loud.
it this weekend and see if
You
I
ought to do
can
it twice as
start
fast. That'd be the way to do it.
Oh, there you go.
record songs, yeah.
Any comments?
Well, the only comment I have is, I took out two of the, you don't have that there, but I took out two of the intros. If you scroll down a little bit, see, we don't have the fiddle player, so, we're just gonna do 2 bars.
And I must
8
rem-
bars instead of 16 bars intro.
And I must remind you that these guys didn't know the geography, but Cumberland Gap, Johnson City, Tennessee is east,
not west.
Oh, really?
But sing it how
That's
you
good
will.
to know.
They had to move it for the song.
I first heard it with Old Crow Medicine Show before
Yeah.
Darius Rucker, I think.
And don't forget the headlights.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It had
Oh, the head.
In the AUS group, Bob told us about every time he sings a song, he hears headlights instead of headlights.
Headlights,
Headlights,
okay.
okay.
And so everybody now
This one goes on a
sings
check.
headlights.
Headlights, oh my goodness,
Yes,
okay.
I did not know that.
Pray to God I see
Okay,
headlights.
let's go.
All right, here we go.
Head down south to the land of the pines, loving my way in the North Carolina, staring up the road and praying to God I have headlights.
I think it's an Easter song.
It is an Easter song, this is, I guess, their Easter song for today. I looked it up a little bit. Steve Nelson and Jack Rollins also wrote Frosty the Snowman. Isn't that interesting? And they had Gene Autry record it because he did such a good job on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or something like that. So this was written in either 1949 or 1950. So
Very
hopefully
good
I'll know
note.
this.
Now, I heard there was another verse, something about there's pots and pepper for Easter dinner. So maybe it's not.
Yeah, maybe not.
We'll assume that rabbit got away.
You wanna do like,
That pesky wabbit.
Substitute minors for every major chord.
Rabbit season. Rabbit season.
so let's see. I'm gonna stop this for a second. I don't know what this little
That's a repeat.
symbol.
Right
That's
there,
repeat?
that means do D again.
I did not know
Oh,
that.
just D again.
Now do
Okay.
this, repeat whatever was right before it.
Okay. That's kind of different. Okay. And where it says instrumental, repeat, I'm not gonna do any instrumental, and, so we'll just keep singing.
Here comes Peter Cottontail, up and down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity, Easter's on its way. Bringing every girl and boy baskets full of Easter joy. Things to make your Easter bright and gay. He's got jelly beans and pumpkin, hard eggs for Sister Sue. There's an orchid for your mommy, and Easter basket too. Oh, here comes Peter Cottontail, up and down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity, happy Easter day. Here comes Peter Cottontail, up and down the bunny trail. Look at him stop and listen to him say, try to do the things you should. Baby, if you're extra good, you'll roll lots of Easter eggs your way. You'll wake up Easter morning and you'll know that he was there. When you find those chocolate bunnies and he's hiding everywhere. Oh, here comes Peter Cottontail, up and down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity, happy Easter day. Hoppity, happy Easter
Quick question, I can't figure it out. Is that a B7 in there? Is there a B7?
Right here?
There is a B7 in the song.
No, I know, I couldn't read it. I didn't
Yeah,
remember
it
seeing
is
it.
an Easter.
That's an
E7.
E7.
Is
There is
that up there?
another
I couldn't tell what that was. Is that the B7?
You're right, that's a B7.
Okay. I kind of thought, but by the time I realized it, we were past it.
But after the
That's
E7,
the way
is
most
that
of the
an
chords
E?
are for me.
Almost
The
anybody.
finished was,
You just
it is, okay. All right. What is that time? The G7 without the fourth string, without the third string.
E minor
That's an
7.
E minor 7. Ah. So it was just so much in E minor keys tonight and stuff.
Dan? You're
Save
up.
the Bones for Henry Jones, 1947, released by Johnny Mercer and the King Cole Trio. Yes, that was Nat King Cole who was the coal in the king coal tree.
Oh,
Mostly regular chords. That's a C sharp diminished 7. Why? We just played that in the last song under a different name.
Come to and there's the E minor 7 I was asking about.
And then the D flat 7th is just a D 7th. It's just a passing chord. You can ignore it if you want. It's and
That D is up on the 5th.
and the
fret.
yeah, it occurs just once. Up, it's an F slid up to the 5th. It's an alternate D. Play regular D.
Okay. Hawaiian over it.
I don't know what Daksu Ups is.
That's just a strumming pattern.
Oh,
Down, up.
never seen it done that way before.
The X's are chucks.
What's that?
The X's are chucks.
Oh,
Units
D
are-
is the combination of letters.
up, Chuck, up.
All right, one more time. We'll have a party. We eat some food that's rare. And at the head of the table, place Brother Henry's chair. Invite all the local big dogs. We'll out and talk and eat. We'll save the bones for Henry Jones. 'Cause Henry don't eat no meat. Today I'll go to the market, buy up a lot of fish. That will thrill Brother Henry, 'cause fish is his favorite dish. Get a large can of molasses, so we'll have something sweet. But we'll save the bones for Henry Jones, 'cause Henry don't eat no meat. Henry's not a drinker, he rarely takes a nip. He don't need no napkin, 'cause the things that he eats don't drip. One day we had a banquet, it really was a bake. He started off with short ribs and finished off with steak. But when the feast was over, Brother Henry kept his seat, and we served the bones to Henry Jones, 'cause Henry don't eat no meat. Our banquet was most proper, right down to Denny's house. Soup to logs and pickles, and pheasant under glass. That's class. We thought the chops were mellow. He said his chops would be. And we served the bones to Henry Jones, 'cause Henry don't eat no meat. 'Cause Henry don't eat no meat. A vegetarian, Henry don't eat no meat. He shouts with bean sprouts, Henry don't eat no meat.
Actually, I thought that was gonna be another depressing one. Save the bones. That's a little better.
If it was instead of 4, it would.
That was a fun
Where
song.
did you hear that?
Oh, that's true, I didn't think of that.
Just stumbled across it while I was looking for something else.
Yeah, what was a great song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brenda, have you got anything tonight?
How'd you get on? Okay. Oh.
No, my hand is still not well. I'm going to have to talk to the doctor again because it's just not healing up like it's supposed to.
Sounds like the first line. My hand is still not well. I've got somebody to tell.
Marty.
Christine.
Put that down the tablature for next time.
Yeah.
Well, we're sorry. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry too because the other one's almost back to normal, but this one's just every time I try to play the ukulele, it starts aching like hell.
We play the blues for Brenda. All right,
That's why
Christine,
you have
got
to drink
anything?
while you play ukulele. You have to drink a
again?
lot. Yeah, apparently I do need to drink maybe I'll need to drink more something. I'm not sure what, but so far it's not helping.
Christine, have you got anything for us tonight?
I don't. And I can hardly hear anything. Something's wrong with my speaker. I keep trying to turn it on.
Okay.
Marty's gonna yell.
You can hear me though, right?
Oh yeah, we can hear you fine.
Okay.
Same time.
Mary Jane, have a peach picking time.
It's always a happy time.
Yeah, this is my upbeat.
All right, everybody, we're changing the tone of the meeting now. We're going to upbeat now.
Okay.
For the record, she was happy coming to the bathroom one day.
When it's peach picking time in Georgia, apple picking time in Tennessee, cotton picking time in Mississippi, everybody picks on J.
sad song.
Yeah, it goes back to 1933. We were talking about old songs.
33 was pretty sad, but.
Yeah.
A lot of people singing happy things to get their minds off the
Yeah,
reality.
get up, yeah.
He didn't live much longer than this either. I think he died in the 30s.
Walter, you're up.
Okay, I don't know how many people remember this song. But this is that one that Pete Townsend put together a group called Thunderclap Noon of completely unrelated musicians. And they made this, which is a huge #1 hit because of the revolutionary lyrics.
Oh.
Maybe that's what we need right now.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple things about the chords. You know, the beginning is I treat the ukulele as totally a rhythm instrument. It is not a melodic instrument for me. And so that's why I strum everything. But what I do with this intro is I go. And so that's what I do. I slide the same fingers up and down. And if you go down to the last verse, Marty, please. Okay, there's a, I can't remember what it's called, when you go up one key at the end of the song. It's done a lot, but with this song I decided to leave it in. It's the thing you have to do when you take all the notes. I wish I was more articulate. When you take all the notes and take them up one key.
Transpose up one.
Oh, you're talking the modulation.
Yeah.
You
Modulate.
Okay. Modulate up one step from D to
that's
E.
what I was trying to think of. And so what I do for E is I do 4, 4, 4, and then 7 on my fingers. So it's a bar chord across the 4th fret, and then the 7. That's how I do E. And then, so when I do the last line here, it's a, we have got to get together. And so it's the same thing. Slide the fingers down 1 fret and then back up. So just try, and B, of course, is on the 2nd fret. You do bar chord across the top, and then you've got 2 other fingers here that make the note, make that chord. That's how you do the B, which is a chord I never put in these songs usually. So here we go. Maybe, hopefully, when I play this, you'll recognize it.
Because there's songs I ain't getting together. We've got to get together sooner or later. Because the
bass on the song under the name Bijou Graves.
What was that?
Pardon me? Well, he was that guy Speedy King.
Oh, Speedy.
He was the drummer, but he also was the singer.
Okay.
And of course, we had the old-fashioned piano player.
Right,
We shall now do Piano Man without a piano.
Anybody need a cable?
No, no. Oh, I'm sorry. That was from something I
No, I'm
copied.
just messing with you.
And I will tell you that where the last line, a lot of the lyrics on the last phrase, last chord of each is not where Billy sings it, though.
Oh, no, that's
Probably,
okay.
yeah.
He
So
didn't-
sing it as you know it.
He didn't do it right. We're gonna do
Yeah.
it right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, these were Canadians that
Yeah,
did this
as a
version.
So
Canadian.
you still want me to play because it's changed?
Oh yeah, yeah. On the
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. A regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me. Drinking his tonic and gin. Said, son, you can play me a memory. And I'm not sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La 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 Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Feel we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke or a light of your smoke. But there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, Bill, I believe this is killing me, and smiled and away from his face. Well, I'm sure that I'd be a movie star if I could get out of this place. La 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 Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife. And he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy, probably will be for life.
up in New England. It was a blast, man. He was awesome.
Yeah. Saw him in Chattanooga and he walked down the aisle next to us. So he was strolling around the stadium while he was
That's
singing.
cool. He did a backflip off the piano once when I was there.
Yeah.
First night when we didn't start the fire hit #1 right before Christmas. His first night coming back touring for taking time off, that was when I was there. He was so pumped he did a backflip off the piano.
Wow.
He broke the keys on the piano and started throwing it when he was doing Angry Man.
Yeah.
He was doing it in the audience. It was awesome. Talk about a showman. It was great.
Yeah.
I used to sell tickets at the old Paramount in Portland.
I saw him in
And-
89.
I supposed to be in Pflugerville, but
89. Whenever we didn't start the fire.
I gotta hear this.
I think Charlie's trying to chime in on
This is his first night.
I'll wait for it to die down. I used to sell tickets at the old Paramount in Portland, and Billy Joel came up to the booth to find out how ticket sales were
Hold it a
going.
minute, hold it a minute.
What's up?
Rich recommended Eleanor Rigby. I think it's in there.
Okay.
I might have heard that.
Go ahead now,
Good guys,
everybody's
thank you,
quiet.
guys.
Tell us, Charlie.
I used to sell tickets at the old Paramount in Portland, and Billy Joel was the only artist that came up to the ticket booth to find out how sales were going, and stopped and shook my hand and talked to me for a while. And it was early on in his career, and it was far from being sold out, but he put on an amazing show.
Wow. Awesome.
That is really cool.
You go on.
Well, that's a cool story.
I
Yeah.
believe it. I can see that out here.
Was he just, you said he was just starting his career or?
It was pretty early on. People had no idea.
Uh-huh.
You know, I mean, it was, you know, the Paramount had maybe 1,500 seats, and it was far from being sold out.
Wow.
All the easy except for the one we had.
I had it down because it was booming earlier.
This is another sad song.
Yeah, not that much cheerful of their songs.
On a bowl.
Just gonna have to drink extra beer after this.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, Rich?
There you go. There you go. So you can just pull right in there.
Look at all the lonely people. Look at all the lonely people. Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in the church where a wedding has been. Lives in a dream, waits in the window, wearing a face that she
all the little details at the end. Whoever did that.
Oh, yeah.
Up the neck, Daniel.
Need,
Up the neck, Daniel.
Getting there.
well, Paulette, I know you don't have your youth, but maybe you can lead in the singing.
I can lead into singing. If we're at the happy praise.
It's not singing, it's singing.
I said
This is a Western song.
singing.
We've done been singing a while there.
Singing for a while. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you, smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? To sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Some trails are happy ones, others are blue. It's the way you ride. The trail that counts is a happy one for you. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Till we meet
Good night, everyone.
Thank you
Good
for
night.
thank you for dialing in.
That was Dale Evans, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Dale herself.
Riding trickery.
Good night.
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 Adios, mis amigos.
The pizza
Good night,
place.
everybody.
Hasta la próxima.
What's the
Yeah,
pizza
good
place
night.
like, guys? Marty, how's the pizza place? What is the pizza place like?
You need to do it.
How is the pizza place?
That's great.
Tell us his Dale
Is it
Evans.
nice?
You really got good pizza.
Turns out, Dale.
Oh,
Why don't you
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I'm
Why
gonna
don't you
come next
come?
week.
Their food choices are better than the Black Star was.
Really?
Yeah.
Except they don't have the Tuesday special hamburgers, you know.
But it-
Oh,
they're good
those
for pizza.
hamburgers. Oh, they're
Yeah.
delicious. All right, have
Well,
fun, guys.
Good night.
Bye.